Hello, beloveds. Welcome back to Real Feels. Today we're going to talk about why I don't drink alcohol lately. Today we're talking about why I don't drink alcohol. This has been really hard for me to talk about. You know, it's one of the things that I think needs to be brought to attention. Maybe to some people, maybe not. But at least for me, I have to say it's part of my journey and it's part of my growing. I've realized that, number one, I'm not a drinker, okay? I know this for a fact. I know myself well enough to tell you that I'm not a drinker. I'm not really into the whole drinking thing, to be honest with you. It's not for me at all, really. When I was in college, when I went to San Francisco State University, I think it was in, what year was the party? I think it was I was living on campus when I lived in B611. And, oh gosh, B611. I remember I was invited to a party, and it was one of my friends, a friend from high school. It was an underclassmen's party. And I remember I just walked in there, I had a shot of tequila, and then I had 2 steins of rum and coke. And I don't know how much rum was in it. I remember drinking 2 of those and then feeling like a Mortal Kombat finish him. I was that was me. It's been really hard for me to talk about this, but nonetheless, I think it's an important topic to talk about because a lot of people are probably struggling with addiction, alcohol abuse. And I'm also getting my master's degree in professional counseling. I'm just working on getting my letters of recommendation in so I can actually go do my internship so I can get my degree. It's just a bit of a challenge, to be honest, but whatever. Ain't no mountain high enough, right? If you were to ask me if I drink, I would say no. But if you were to ask me what do I like to drink if I were to drink, I would tell you I'll gladly enjoy a glass of red wine, like a Cabernet Sauvignon. I will not have Merlot, or a glass of Prosecco or champagne, Really, that's about it. I don't do spirits. I'm not into beer. I'm not into liquor. Okay, at all. Yeah, no. Going out with the mature crowd, the gentlemen that I've surrounded myself with typically like to drink a lot. And I'm not into that, number 1. Number 2, my mom likes to indulge in her beers, and I don't like that. And I realize that a lot of people just like to drink and cut loose, and there's no problem with that whatsoever. Do you, boo? 100%, no judgment on my end. But it's not for me. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. And if I feel like I want to have a glass of sparkling wine, which is what champagne or Prosecco is, or red wine, then I will have a glass if I feel like I want it. But I haven't wanted it. I haven't been attracted to it. And to be honest with you, as a non-drinker, it's been over 3 months since I've actually had anything. I think the last time I had something to drink was in May or in August now. And that was only because I was in LA for DragCon by myself. Ultimately, I realized that drinking doesn't do me any good, and I don't like the way people smell when they drink. They have really bad breath. It's kind of gross. It's a real turn off for me because I just find that smell to be repulsive, to be honest. The smell of alcohol on anyone's breath is just disgusting to me. It's not personal to anyone. I learned more about myself that way, saying, hey, you don't need to drink. And there are other ways to unwind. Personally, I unwind with a nice cup of tea, and I find myself to be very relaxed. Let me just tell you, when I used to smoke cigarettes, I will tell you that smoking cigarettes didn't calm me down at all. It didn't do me any good, okay? So people say, oh, smoking distresses me. No, it doesn't. Well, to you and it's your experience. It's not mine. But in my experience, smoking cigarettes never distressed me. But now that, in 4 days, it's going to be my 3-year anniversary of no smoking cigarettes, and I quit cold turkey. I'm recognizing the fact that my life substance-free is awesome. I partake in cannabis every now and then. I know it's still considered a controlled substance, but I think I've come a long way. I've grown. I'm not stoned every day now. I can actually function and enjoy my life. And I just think it's important to recognize who you are. Know yourself. Know yourself well enough to know who you are. You know what I mean? If you know that drinking's not for you, don't do it. If you know drinking is for you, then have at it. If smoking's not for you, don't do it. If smoking is for you, have at it. Do what you will. Harm none, right? But I will tell you that despite my previous experiences, will I ever have a drink in the future? I might, possibly, but it's really just not my scene. A friend actually invited me to go to a saloon recently, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not my scene. I don't drink. And I also checked out the menu, and I don't really eat that food. Double no, you know? Nonetheless, I just find that I need to honor myself more, and I need to take care of myself more. I mean, ultimately, it's not even like I'm throwing shade to anybody for drinking. It's just really not for me. And I will tell you that not drinking recently, you know, for the past few months, has not only helped me become more in tune with myself, like lucid-wise, but I remember how I used to be all about, like, ooh, being a psychic. Knowing now what I didn't know then, okay, I can understand now why those who do go substance-free or, you know, alcohol-free, really, just become more in tune with themselves. And I realize that that's partly what it is that, not that I'm saying I'm not psychic, because I don't think I am. Like, I think we all are psychic. We all have that ability. But I feel if you're able to go within and really, like, tap into your own inner collective, that's mostly because you're not filling your body with toxins, because we are all beings of light anyway, and you should always maintain that awareness within yourself to know that you are capable of, you know, being a channel or a conduit to all that is knowledge. We just become so fettered with nonsense. It becomes a hogwash. People start polluting their bodies because it's an excuse for cutting corners or for, like, and I even do it too. I'm like, that's why I have to, like, stop, you know, going to In-N-Out. You know, I think, like, in the past videos, all I have been is eating at In-N-Out. Like, hi, today we're gonna be at In-N-Out and discussing life while I have a burger. Can just tell you, this is so good. Now, here's the funny thing. I was gonna get a 4x0 and fries, but I decided on not getting fries and getting a 3x0 instead. Which didn't make sense at all. Because I was trying to, like, not have the potatoes. From the looks of it, it looks like I'm always at In-N-Out, but I'm not, I swear. It's every now and then. And it just so happens to be that every now and then you're with me. Duh. So today I filmed a makeup tutorial. So good. Honestly, the more I practice my makeup, the better it looks. I think ultimately it's because I just have no control over the brush. I have no control over the brush at all. But I'm figuring it out as I go. The blending brush type. I don't really know the difference between, like, a good brush and a bad brush, because apparently I've just been working with bad brushes. I'm gonna finish this burger. I love you guys. Take it away, Eric. Back to you, Eric, in the other clip. Thank you, Eric, over at In-N-Out. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I just feel that, like, if I do want to drink, it's probably going to be because I want to, and I'm in an environment that resonates with me wanting to have alcohol. And let me just tell you something about me. Like, when I do drink, it makes me feel very lucid. Not lucid, like, in the third eye chakra region, but in the first chakra region. And if I want to actively engage in some kind of, like, a sexual activity like that, I'm sure, you know, a glass of champagne will definitely contribute to the excitement, but I don't need it to excite me. I'm kind of magical like that. I think just the idea of bubbles in a glass excites me, you know, because it's champagne and champagne's exciting. But I don't drink it every day or every week or every weekend. I really don't have a need for it. And I don't say, oh my God, I need a drink. I don't understand that. I'm just not wired that way to feel like, oh my God, I need a drink. But whatever, to each their own. Anyway, this is Erica Gila telling you, don't drink and drive, click it or ticket, arrive alive. And also, if you are gonna drink, make sure you drink some water and nourish your body, okay? Don't just drink yourself to, like, self-medicate, which I don't condone either, but whatever. There's doctors to help you, not alcohol. Anyway, I love you. Have a magical day. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.